This is a tough joke to do as a white comedian, but here goes. Because where this country is now, from where we came from, is pretty remarkable. There's nothing more shameful in our country's past than slavery. Okay, that's horrible. But I've grown up in a generation where I've idolized black people my entire life. They are better at everything. So the fact that we pulled off slavery, I've already said it's awful. That's off the table. I'm just saying it's kind of neat. I mean, at any point they could have been like, you know we can just run away, right? And you will never catch us. And if you do, we will beat the living shit out of you. All right, that's about how well that joke should go over. There's a fine line between appreciating the sarcasm and, ooh, this feels like a rally. And you did well. That's a joke I do not do everywhere. That's a joke if the audience gets a little too excited, I shut it down. You start hearing a couple yee-haws, trouble's a brewing.
I just want to say I'm not trying to say that if you're white you can't complain.
Right.
I'm just saying that if you're black you get to complain more.
Right.
Because you can't. There you go.
Don't tell the band that. Yeah.
Because you can't, that's right. You can't take people's, like, historical context away from them. And everybody wants us to. Like, white people are always like, come on, it wasn't us. Like, they want black people to forget everything. Like, every year, white people add 100 years to how long ago slavery was. I've heard educated white people say slavery was 400 years ago. No, it very wasn't. It was 140 years ago. That's two 70-year-old ladies living and dying back to back. That's how recently you could buy a guy.
That's right.
And it's not like slavery ended and then everything has been amazing. Like it just...
Oh, glad that's over.
Oh yeah, it just ended like a clean where you don't have to wipe. Just boom. And then it's just been parades and presents ever since.
Exactly.
You gotta remember that if you meet a black person, they have gray hair, they remember a time they weren't allowed to use a certain toilet. So give them a little, time to be cranky. And by the way, white people have our own thing that stuff that we went through.
Sure.
That hurt us, that we have to cope with. Like when they took our slaves away, that was really hard for us. And we're still, so it's pretty even.
So it's even.
Yeah.
It's even.
And white people, that slavery shit. Shit. I ain't even mad at y'all about that. For real. You know what I'm saying? Black people, we be fucking with y'all about that shit. Because ain't a brother or sister in this room that has been a slave. We ain't none of us picked no fucking cotton. We wouldn't have known shit about it if y'all hadn't have made the movie Roots. Y'all fucked up right there. It wasn't like they taught it in school. Chapter 7, slavery. Chapter 8, beat a nigga ass. They never taught us. When that fucking movie Roots came on, that shocked the shit out of every black man in this room. And when we was like, what? What the fuck? That's how it was? You know what I'm saying? Remember? White people, y'all remember? The next day we came to school and beat the shit out of y'all. I know that's a traumatic experience. You have to remember. And y'all gave brothers some fucked up choices, man. Remember they used to say, well, chop your dick or your foot. You know everybody was like, go right ahead, man. Go right ahead. Now do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's an easy choice to make, because you can hobble over to some pussy. You can't show up with 2 good legs and no dick. And that boat ride was a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That was some fucked up ass shit, man, that boat ride, because it ain't like it is today, you know what I'm saying? Couple of weeks from here to Africa in these cruises, playing shuffleboard and shit. These motherfuckers was at the gully of the ship, down the bows. You know what I'm saying? Chained to each other. Hundreds of motherfuckers just chained together with little diaper shit on. You know what I'm saying? That was a year-long ride. Because them was sailing ships and the wind don't blow all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know they sitting down there mad in the motherfucker. Where you stop swinging your leg. I'm chained to you every time you swing your leg, my leg go up too. And you, why you shitting all the time? I'm not the only one shitting. Where else me gonna shit? Me chained to you, chained to him, chained to Leroy, chained to Tyrone, chained to Shaka Zulu. We all chained together. Now me gonna shit right here. Me telling you now, you stink. I'm not the only one shitting, look at you. You're taller than you were yesterday. Stacking shit on top of shit on top of shit.
I'm saying, man, you gotta leave America to grow up. Every time I go to India, I grow up a little bit. This last time I went to the Taj Mahal, and it was eye-opening, man. I don't know if anybody's ever been, but it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Whole thing made of white marble. Then like emeralds and sapphires and rubies just inlaid throughout the whole thing. Took, I believe, 22,000 workers, 20 years nonstop to build it. And I'm telling you, when I went to my country and saw my people build something like that, I realized America completely wasted their slaves. Picking fucking cotton. What are you doing? It's a stupid thing to do. Build something, you know? Fuck. I'm not saying slavery's the worst. I'm saying American slavery is the worst slavery. And it's all bad. Look, when Indian slaves built the Taj Mahal, they cut off our hands after so we could never make anything that beautiful again. That's fucked up. At the same time, we don't need to make anything that beautiful again. Who needs 2 wonders of the world? That's just greedy. There's a pride, you know what I mean? We built that. Imagine you're a Jewish dude walking through Egypt looking at the pyramids. You would be like, yo, man, that's fucked up what they did to us. But we killed that shit, didn't we? You know they think aliens built those? Nope, just a big pack of Jews doing it. Who says we can't do manual labor? Come on. What are black people looking at to get pride? Tube socks? No, it's got extra cushion in the heel and the toe. It's terrible, man. That's why black people deserve reparations. Black Americans deserve reparations. I agree, man. Indians don't ask for them because we already built ours. You go to the Taj Mahal, that's money that goes back to us. If you ever see white tourists taking this picture, that money goes back into our pockets. We got our reparations. Black people don't have them. They need something. We gotta figure it out. I think I was gonna say they should make money off underwear and socks, but Michael Jordan got that. Let him have it. The perfect reparations for black people, I figured it out. They should get 10% of all chewing tobacco sales. It's perfect. First of all, black people had to pick fucking tobacco leaves for hundreds of years. Awful thing. So they should make some money on it. Second, you know who loves chewing tobacco? A lot of people who don't love black people. So what better way than to make money off the death of some racists, huh?
And I don't wanna hold you back, but I can't let go. Give me one night to explore. How we went so damn cold when I need you the most. Babe, I'm still holding on. But maybe
It was a lot like this. The crowd was like 90% white. And I was black. I mean, yeah, I'm still. And your black person on stage, white audience, 200 years ago, this would have been an auction. Now, I did this joke, which is it's not even a massively original observation. Every black person has considered what their life would have been like back in the days of slavery. I also thought it wasn't going to shock anyone because I thought we had all agreed in the UK that slavery was a bad idea. I thought you could find the most right-wing person in the country, some member of the National Front with a Union Jack tattooed to his face. And you could ask him, hey, how about we bring back slavery? And even he would go, look, I want them out of my country. I don't need to own one. I thought we had consensus. But out of nowhere, the pro-slavery people started sending me angry messages. I got messages like, well, if you don't like the slavery history, go back to Africa, monkey man. And I was like, this man does not grasp how slavery worked. Was not a go back kind of situation.
I hate how much fun black people can have racially, man. It's just, I can say anything I goddamn want racially. And white people have to sit there and take it. I am evil, yes. It's like, come on, man. I don't even say it because of that. I love a little racial. Look, man, you know, let's be fair. I mean, honesty be nicer with the racial game. I mean, I like to talk to white people about being honest about Obama. You gave it a shot. You did. You gave it a 2-year shot. Like, oh yeah, we tried to. But it fell apart. It really did. And I'm gonna tell you something you don't know about black folks. We would be on your side. In talking to white people, we would be on your side a lot more if you would, just not ever talk about how you feel about anything racial. We'll catch up to you. Now, serious, because black people on the edge of going, what the fuck is Obama doing? But it's too many white people outwardly hating him, so we can't. We go, if you shut up, I'll be against them. Like, stop. I'm having rallies and all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you, I'm this close to. I'm mad at him because I thought I would have a white slave by now. I thought it was Vengeance Day. I thought I had me a white family. Oh, big old fat white girl gonna warm my bed up. Get upstairs, Susan. Warm my bed up, feed my baby with your giant white titties, and I'm gonna go outside and stare your husband in the face and decide whether I'm gonna sell him or not. And you know your wife's upstairs warming up my bed. You know that, right? Philip. That's uncomfortable, ain't it? That's uncomfortable. I apologize. That's uncomfortable.